Hi everyone, Dustin Furlow here over at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and I'm just having the time of my life per usual. I am thoroughly in love with this guitar. This is a 2008 Petros Grand Concert model, and I feel like I've played at least 6 or 7 of these over the years, just kind of hovering around different shops, including Cedar Rock, and they always just do something that I cannot explain. I really just love what Bruce and Matt do with Redwood and Walnut. Is like this spectacular recipe for success for them. I mean, I've played also spruce and Brazilian guitars from them that are totally mind-blowing. But there's just something so wonderful about this. You know, the way it smells, the way it sounds, everything. I'm in love with it. Kind of got lost playing this a few minutes ago, and it's just perfection. Is like, it's just so good. It's really clean. It's got a singing quality to it. It's like the quintessential fingerstyle sound for me personally. It's all subjective, of course, but Bruce and Matt they know what they're doing when it comes to their guitars. They're very unique. They do a thing that I've not encountered in any other builder's guitars. It's kind of like just a very full spectrum sound that they manage to get out of their guitars. And the Grand Concert model is, quite frankly, it's a foolproof body shape, in my opinion. So this is it's a Gold Series. It's a 2008, so Gold Series sort of signifies that it has the abalone trim. It's got beautiful tonal 13 redwood, which is a very sought after high grade of redwood. It's got these lovely inlays all throughout, and I really love the tuner buttons and the way they feel too. There's like a certain grip to them, but it's not abrasive. It's just very smooth. I love the buttons and the way they look and feel, and of course the truss rod cover, really classy, gorgeous. And I mean, what couldn't you love about this guitar? It's also got a butternut neck, which is a very light wood that's very strong. And the purpose of the really light wood is so that it doesn't feel like a neck-heavy guitar, because walnut is very light, and redwood with walnut is just, it's not a very heavy body. The guitar is very light, so you don't want this sort of unbalanced thing. So they use butternut, and it looks, frankly, wonderful. I wish more luthiers used it. I just love the way that the dark side dots look on it too, with the dark line for the fingerboard binding. It's really lovely, and it's got Goto tuners, nice Goto gold tuners. Really lovely abalone dots on the fingerboard. It's just such a killer guitar, and it's a 2008, so it's wide awake. And Redwood just does a thing where, I've said this many times, but it just sings. It's a very musical top. You know, it behaves with the velocity of cedar, but with the headroom of spruce. And you know, you've probably heard that before too, if you're into boutique guitars that are sort of not as commonly appearing tone woods, such as redwood and walnut. It just feels very versatile, very right. I would love to play jazz on this guitar. I love to play Celtic music on this guitar. I love to play just, you know, everything sounds good on it. It's just a really refreshing build. And like I said, Bruce and Matt, they have a tone that is all their own. So if you know it, then you love it, and it's just bonkers. I love it. So this guitar has a 2 1/4 bridge spacing, a 1.81 nut width, so 1.13 that's sort of Petros's standard specs. The scale length is 25.5 or 25.4, so very good for altered tunings, lowering the pitch of the low strings, and just holds up very nicely. If there's any questions about the guitar that you'd like to ask Alan, sort of double check, or just get his opinion on anything, feel free to message him at cedarrockstudio.com, and hope you enjoy the sound clips, and I'll see you next time.